So, where were we? We just got the document that Jolene swiped. We got the super hammer though, so that's good. That's also the wall that was in the 7 mysteries of the Glitz Pit, by the way. As we're jumping into this next match, again, hope everyone's doing well today. Again, been a very interesting day, but I wanted to stay on schedule for the sake of helping me through this. Rank 7, the Glitz Pit, the Shell Shockers. Now listen, son, this battle I want you to win before you take 20 HP of pain. Ew, that sucks. Our fans don't want to see a bad hero win by the skin of his teeth, son. Get in there and show me some grit, pard. Oh, this condition bites for this particular enemy. Oh no. This is gonna be rough, because the Shell Shockers, like this one, actually deal a decent chunk of damage. They can also hit multiple... Like, they can hit Mario and the partner at the same time. I don't know if that counts separately, it probably would, so we might be in trouble. I might bust down an item. For our next battle, we got the Merciless Execution of the Great Gonzalez and the Turtles of Hurdle. You have a fight to the finish with the Shell Shockers. Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. So-called Great Gonzalez, don't think I'm gonna take it easy on you, baby. So, we might have another fight immediately after this too. So that's also something to be scared about. Yeah, I think we should bust out some items. We'll try a Dizzy Dial. If that actually gets them, that would be great, to be honest. Ooh, I don't like that effect. Not gonna lie. Dizzy, attacks might miss. Me playing Strive and missing most of my normals. And just say Dizzy and I think Strive. That's a Shady Paratrooper. It's a Shady Koopa with wings, obviously. Max HP is 8, attack is 3, and defense is 1. Knock off its wings, and it's a Shady Koopa. Unlike typical Koopas and Paratroopers, its attack jumps when it flips up off its back. This also says it has a move that hits you and your partner at once. Is that possible? I guess the best thing to do is just beat it quickly after we flip it. So yeah, this is gonna suck. The back-to-back of this is gonna be annoying, but we'll give this a try. Okay, this is why I use the Dizzy Dial, to give me a little bit of leeway with dodging. I am assessing. Okay, that is not very effective, then that's actually gonna get us hurt too, so oops. That was a miscalculation, it's fine. Tell you... There's a Shady Koopa, it's yet another member of the Koopa family tree. Max HP is 8, attack is 2, and defense is 1. The difference between them and other Koopas, they can attack from their backs. That's not all, while on their backs, their attack gets boosted and they use a terrifying technique. Wow, that's pretty tricky, no wonder they're called Shady Koopas, huh? So yeah, we'll see it here. We got a special... Ow! That was really stupid on my part, actually, trying to superguard that. Because if I had screwed it up, we probably would have gone over 20 HP. Shit, we might have to use the Ice Storm. Please freeze. There we go. That helps. Immensely, actually. Wait, this is not gonna do anything. Yeah, like, why did they do that? Hi the one guy, welcome on in, thank you for the head pat. Well, shit. What do we want to do here? I think we should just do this. I don't see a better option. I shouldn't have used Ice Storm in that case, but oh well. I was kind of panicking just because the win condition's bad. If you fail a win condition, you just have to redo the fight anyway. It's not the end of the world. But again, it's a little inconvenient. By the way, as a warning, to 100% the game, technically, you have to do this twice. Wait, actually, do you? That's actually a good question. I don't know if we actually have to do this twice. Like, if we have to actually become the champion twice to unlock a super boss, or if it's tied to something else. I'll have to look that up. If that is the case, we will do it. I will do it on my own time because I don't think I want to show 2 to 3 hours of Glitz Pit again. Gonzalez. Oh, they're mad. They're real pissed. Whoa, Nelly, I don't believe my eyes, folks. The Iron Adonis twins are in a rage. You made us look like suckers the other day, and now you're gonna pay for it. Ah, a little tired from your match crate, stinkwad. Too bad. Prepare for pain. So we gotta fight these two again. This is really dumb though on their part, because it's like, we can just do the exact same thing. The one actual risk of this is obviously if you are in really bad shape from the previous fight. You could actually be in danger here, but shrug. Again, super guarding doesn't even hurt them. I can't believe I actually got both. I'm actually proud of myself with that. By the way, I'm pretty sure you can actually use R or ZR for the action commands like this, which means if you have a GameCube controller hooked up, you can actually very easily use that as well. Lurg, we lost after all that. We weak. Hooey, that's a great Gonzalez. Friends and neighbors? Kid don't even blink when the Iron Adonis twins barge in and attack. Whoo, tough. He's too dang tough. Yeah, this kid's only bound for bigger things, folks. Until next time, everyone, see ya. Aw, thank you all for the head pats. They're greatly appreciated today, and I'll leave it at that. Here's your fight when you're... God damn it. So, I'm gonna be real, I got hit by a number curse too. I've been seeing the number 17 everywhere. 17 for... Ever since I was literally 17, I've been saying 17 is my lucky number. Now it's kind of haunting me. So, that's fun. Gonzalez, another email, what now? I like prime numbers. Keep sticking your nose in where it doesn't belong and you are dead meat. Man, that dude sounds peeved. I'm thinking that isn't our ex-buddy. Who do you think would send something like that? A real jerk, that's who. Yeah, I like prime numbers, because it's like, they're not divisible by anything except the number itself in 1, which just makes them kind of cool in my opinion. 23 is another really good one. I think my inner math nerd is coming out. Also, this is a cool-ass Game Boy. I wish I had a Game Boy that was like translucent pink. Rank 6 in the Glitz Pit, the Fuzz. Now listen, son, this battle, I want you to avoid using any items, okay? Cool. No items, that's fine. Question mark. Wait, the Fuzz. You love your math game? Aww. Well, I love you too. Alright, next battle we got the Merciless Execution of the Great Gonzalez and the Bottomless Vacuums. You'll provide to the finish with the Fuzz. You're not gonna lose to the likes of you. Meork, we'll suck up your souls, Meork. Alright. We fought Fuzzies already, so this shouldn't be too bad. We'll actually fight both of these Fuzzy types somewhere else also. The green Fuzzies are the worst. They can actually... they can perform mitosis at any time, which is very frustrating. It's good for EXP at least. That's a green Fuzzy. As you can see, it's a Fuzzy and it's green. Duh. Max HP is 5, attack is 3, and defense is 0. Isn't it similar to a normal Fuzzy? So it replenishes its own HP as it sucks out ours. Ew, that is just the grossest thing ever. If you don't find that idea gross, seriously, there's something wrong with you. The main difference between this and other Fuzzies is that this one multiplies, you know? I bet this thing would look great sitting next to a gold Fuzzy. Why is my first thought to say, well, I mean, Goombella, some people are probably into that. Like, I don't know why that's my first instinct of how to respond. Flower Fuzzy still FP, so that kinda bites, also. Tattle... Again, I play RPGs slow as hell because I like being very thorough. That's a Flower Fuzzy, wow, that's totally pretty fuzzy, don't you think? Max HP is 6, attack is 3, and defense is 0. This thing attacks by boinging in and sucking out FP. How uncool. We need FP. Once it charges up its own FP, it uses magical attacks, but beat it before it does. Oh, I just got it. It's a flower fuzzy because it sucks your FP. Duh. So yeah, it gets a lightning attack. That is faster than I thought it was gonna be, goddamn. No problem though. This actually works out really great if the next fight's the one I think it is, because we'll get a level up before another gimmick fight. Or an interruption fight is kind of more what I mean. So yeah, this timing actually might be perfect. Use your fight money, cool. Ah, god damn it, we went barely past 420. Oh hey, a cake. Hey you, Gonzalez, Jolene brought you a piece of cake. From a fan, I guess. That looks totally yummy. If you chow on that, I bet you can ride the sugar rush. Yeah, let's eat. You fully recovered. Cool. As a heads up, there's another cake later on. You don't want to eat that one. Unless you want to be, like, at a disadvantage going into a fight just for the challenge of it. Okay, then your next opponent will be ranked 5 in the Glitz Pit, the Magical Masters. Now listen son, this battle I want you to wrap it- oh, that sucks. Wrap it up in 5 turns or less. Got a date with my best How the hell are we gonna do this in 5 turns? They have like 7 HP each, and they can also give themselves buffs. And I want to tattle them all. The best option, if I was like being smart, would be to do an exhibition match and tattle them there. But I'm not smart. Underworld Servants, you have a fight to the finish with the Magic Uber Masters. Actually, more accurately, I'm very stubborn. I want to see if I can do it my really obtuse way. You fool. What you, fool, would do well to fear dark magic. So I want to say I've actually had issues with this because I think, oh, this is where the bonus fight's gonna be. And it's the one after, just to throw me off, just to spite me in particular. I should have saved the Ice Storm for this, huh? That would have helped. Because freezing them would have given me time. That's a green magic Koopa. It's a Koopa wizard dressed in green. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. Has magic attacks and can also use magic to make itself or allies electrified or invisible. Oh, and this also says it'll use magic to make copies of itself when it's all alone. Which is totally annoying, because then you can't tell the real deal from the copy. This might be a mistake, but we'll try it. Hypothetically, we could win this pretty easily in 5 turns. However, they can occasionally make themselves invisible, which means you obviously can't defeat them until they are visible again. And that's no good. So if they do that, we're gonna be in trouble. If they don't do that, we should be able to clear it, no prob. They all have 7 HP, so it's fine. They'll heal though. Okay, that works. That also is fine, I think. No, wait, that's actually not great. Yeah, see, that's the problem. So we have to spend 3 turns, essentially, like twiddling our thumbs, so that's not great. Yeah, but a lot of times you do a bunch of other BS along the way, too. So yeah, we might have to redo this fight, is what I'm saying. It's fine if we do, but I would have liked to have gone through it a little bit faster. That's a red magic Koopa. It's a Koopa wizard dressed in red. Max HP, 7 attacks, 4 defense, 0. Besides using offensive magic, it can also use magic to boost attack and defense. When it's alone, this wizard will use magic to multiply. The fact that you can't tell which is the real one after it multiplies is super annoying. I have to say though, that shade of red is definitely not its color. My favorite thing about Goombella is just when she's randomly judgmental about something. Wow, you're just really determined to piss me off, I guess. Cool, thanks. Thanks a lot. I mean, that would be a strategy. I'm just trying to math out what the best course of action would even be at this point. I don't think we can do this in the win condition. Like, genuinely. I don't think it's possible. Based on the defense boost and also the boost sheet, it's like, I don't think we can do this. That's a white magic Koopa. It's a Koopa wizard dressed in white. Max HP is 7, attacks 4, and defense is 0. Attacks with magic and can replenish its allies' HP. Better hit it first, huh? Oh, and this also says it'll use magic to make copies of itself when it's all alone, which is totally annoying because then you can't tell the real deal from the copy. We don't have anything to pierce the fence either. I really didn't think this through at all. Actually, that works out okay. 1 FP, thanks. Okay, dumb question actually. Does the power punch affect Quake Hammer? Because Quake Hammer is usually a fixed 2 damage. So will this actually negate that? And we'll go through the defense for sure. I just don't know if it'll add the extra 4. It actually does. Sweet. This is like turn 5, so we are cutting it very close, potentially. Well, okay. That was scuffed as hell, but I think we actually met the win condition. Yep, we did it, barely, but we did it. Whew. Okay. And again, I think we have a bonus fight after this. Or it might be the next one. Again, I've had it, like, be a little inconsistent sometimes of which fight it's actually after. So it could be the next one. I would like it after this one, because we just gotta heal. But if not, we'll live. More, literally and metaphorically, we will live. Mario! Okay, this is one. Again, I swear I've had it after a different fight before. Like, the next one I've had it occasionally. Whoa, another fighter storming and screaming his full head off about something. Gonzalez has lots of foes, folks, some who don't even know his name. Will he live? Word in the street was that some mustache doofus was in Glitzville. Looky here. Talk about perfect timing. Now all these folks get to watch me murderize you. Hey, we got to fight Bowser now, which is kind of fun. I am gonna destroy you, and I have witnesses. Yeah, about that, Bowser. I don't think you're gonna have a great time here. I really do enjoy the, like, hijinks of this chapter. Which is funny, because this chapter is just entirely just doing the same thing over and over again, but it still manages to kind of spice things up a bit. That's Bowser, but what's he doing here? My mind just blew a fuse. Max HP is 30, attack is 3, and defense is 1. He's uglier than I expected. Jesus Christ, Goombella. He's got a poisonous bite, so watch out. It'll make your HP gradually decrease. Also, if he ground pounds you, you won't be able to use one of your commands. Just focus your attention on beating him down, Mario. Ow, okay. I was expecting the ground pound for some reason. So that is on me. Math time. Huh. I don't I think Goombella and Koops are gonna do the same amount of damage. So we might as well just stick with Goombella. Just gotta gradually chip him down, basically. Actually, one more. No, we'll be just shy. Maybe? Actually, yeah, we'll be just shy, I think. Because it'd be 5 damage. Oh. Oh, Alf. Well, I'd expect nothing less from you, Mario. Figures you'd get some licks in. Ow. I swear the regular guard timing, because of the animation of like crouching and guarding, the actual guard timing feels a lot more generous in this version, which is nice. Okay, one more for real, for real. I was gonna say, unless I botched that and lost Hammer, then we would not have been able to finish it in one turn, potentially. I mean, I could've just used, like, the Earth Tremor. We didn't get the little fancy animation, I guess because this is a mini-boss. Arrgh! And an extra 15 star points for us, hell yes. So far so good. Grrg. Oh, that's our Gonzalez. He'd only even bat an eye when some fool ambushes him. Tough, you're tough, son. You're only gonna get tougher. Stay tuned, folks. Till next time, everyone. See ya. Yeah, we're actually making really good time in this chapter compared to what I thought. Here's your fight money of 19 coins. Yeah, no, we are actually... We will probably finish this chapter tonight, which I'm very happy about, because I wasn't sure if we would or not. Wow, that was Bowser, right? Jeepers, who would've thought he'd show his face here? Nothing? Okay, guess we're just moving on. Rank 4 in the Glitz Pit. Crawdaddy. Now listen, son, this battle I want you to avoid swapping partners out. Gotta go with who brung ya. A fight to the end, side by side. Now that's trouble, that sucks. Now get in there and stand by your part. So this kind of bites because I would not opt to use Goombella as a partner beyond tattling. I want to tattle, but Goombella's just gonna have to sit around the whole fight. This is gonna be a repeat of fighting Gus in Rogueport, because it'll just be Goombella sitting there the whole time as Mario actually wins the fight. It's fine. Again, there could be worse fights to get this condition. The one next would be awful. For next battle, we got the merciless execution of the Great Gonzalez and the Dark Gatekeeper. Yep, but fight to the finish with Crawdaddy. I feel like the internet has ruined that word for me in some ways. Foolish mortals, I will drag you through the gates to the netherworld. Like, I've been on the internet too long. That's the realization I have sometimes. Don't swap partners. Cool. Yeah, the spear does damage, so we can't actually attack with Goombella. So if I was worried about pure speed, I would definitely have... Well, that was lucky. It definitely would be better to go in with Koops or Yoshi. Hello. That's a dark cry. Yikes, what a ghastly looking spear thrower. Max HP is 20, attack is 6, and defense is 0. Wow, that's some serious attack power. You don't want to jump on it if its spear is pointing up, because that would hurt. For a run-of-the-mill spear tosser, he sure looks like he's got a point to make, haha. +2. Shit, I forgot the timing. It's been like 3 streams since we fought Gus? I don't remember the timing of that move. Okay. God damn it. Actually, I'm kind of in danger. Interesting. I'm just gonna do that. It's a little bit faster, and we're gonna take 2 turns anyway, so might as well. Well, at least I got 1. Yeah, we got really beat up this time, but it's fine. We don't have any like bonus fights after, so it's all good. We haven't gotten a single roulette, by the way. Basically, when you have the little symbols in the top right, if you get a action command successfully, you can roll a roulette to restore a stat. You can also get poison mushrooms that'll like have all your current stats, like HP and FP and star power. So that's obviously one you want to screw up on purpose. But in general, I kind of feel like my luck with slots is very bad. I am not cut out for the gambler life. Another email? Yep. Mario, another email. Go to the telephone booth out on the pavilion from X. Oh, it's our X-Pal again. The telephone booth out on the pavilion, huh? I remember seeing that outside somewhere, but where? Let's check it out. I was thinking about the talk earlier about me crying potentially during a few of these Fox Girls favorites. And I still actually need to narrow down the list a little bit. There's one game that I'm kind of banking on it getting a remaster. If it doesn't get a remaster, that'll be very awkward. But I do have a backup game in mind. Oh, hi. Gonzalez. Good timing, you punchy little punk. Uncle Rockhawk's got some advice for you. If you keep stealing the spotlight from me, you're gonna enter a world of hurt. Quit making such a splash if you value your puny life. What a creep. How dare he threaten us like that? Talk about low class. Wait, he threatened us. You think that hate mail came from old chicken legs? Well, who knows. One thing's for sure. We gotta watch our step from here on out. Chicken legs, oh my god. The telephone booth. Actually, I think there are Easter eggs tied to the telephone booth. Maybe we can check that out real quick. But yeah, we only have like 3 fights left. We're rank 4 now, so 2-1, 3-2-1. So yeah, only 3 more, so we're almost done. That should be right over here, yep. Got a storage key, a key that opens the storage room door in the Glitz Pit. Oh, hi. Follow-up instructions. Go to the storage room next to Grubba's office from X. The storage room in the arena now? Sheesh, what's next? This guy's got us running all over. I can't take much more of this nonsense. Again, I've been trying really hard to just double down on Valley Girl Goombella. I don't know if I'm succeeding entirely, but I'm having a good time either way. Again, all these characters will have different dialogue as we go through the ranks. Great mustache, you're gonna beat Rock Hawk? Think you could even beat Prince Mush? The title match is coming up. My son is so proud of you, he's your biggest fan. And say, where's your little partner today? I so wanted to meet Yohi. Okay. You know what we have to do now. Gotta pump, Yohi, the title match is coming up. I'm pulling for you all the way, Yohi. Yeah, give him heck. Okay, only the dad is interested in the Yoshi. Gotcha. Thank you for the hydration check, and also the stretch break earlier. So the office by Grubba's office, or the storage room by Grubba's office, that should be right over here. Oh, hello. So you're telling me that you have no idea who got inside? What do we pay you for? I'm awful sorry, Miss Jolene. I heard a noise in there, but I couldn't find nothing. Fine. Leave the rest of this matter to me. Go back to your post. Listen to me carefully. Do not ever tell anyone of this, or I'll have your job. You, Mr. Gonzalez, this is highly inappropriate. What business do you have here? Please, I must ask you to stay out of the places where you have no business being. Well then, off she goes. I'm surprised we don't get a snarky quip from Goombella as a follow-up. You got a hot dog, Mr. Hoggle's meaty work of art. Okay. Refills 5 HP and 5 FP. That is a weird way to phrase that. Or maybe my mind's just in the gutter. That's some good mood lighting here. Oh, we meet again, you husky mustached hunk, you. You again, Miss Flirt-a-lot. Are you following us or what? No, security heard you bungling around in here. It was you, right? Oh please, no one heard me. I'm the best mouse burglar of all time. I'm silent. It's quite obvious that someone else must have been monkeying about in here. Please, I'm like so sure. Hush, all you need to know now is I've taken what I needed, and now I'll be on my way. As for the rest, help yourself to whatever you like. And now we must part again, my sweet mustached man. Are you trying to set a world record for flirting or what? I almost forgot, my sweet. This arena holds many secrets, you know. You should be very careful lest you end up like those poor souls upstairs. And with that, goodbye, my delectable hunk of cheese. We shall meet again. Oh wait, we should have a special fight also. What's with that burglar rat? I swear I'm gonna head bonk her if she doesn't watch it. Watch it's not until the next game though. But whatever, what do you think she meant about some poor souls upstairs? Oh hi. Find the switch to reach the attic from X. The switch? Is it supposed to be somewhere in this room? It's what I'm using to play the game. So, we have to use Flurry to get the little covers off the blocks. Like how it's just a piece of paper that's designed to look 3D. Again, this will probably be Flurry's one of 2 appearances in this chapter. I almost never use her in this chapter. You gotta charge B badge. Increases the damage your partner will cause in your next attack. Like, I don't know why, I just like never end up using Flurry in this game. Except for stuff that like literally requires her. There it is. There's a star piece, there should be 2 more, no, 3 more in this chapter, it looks like. Not bad. I like how this just instead of like unfolding the staircase, it's like, it's just hidden here, like that. Also, yeah, this is very atmospheric, how they have partial lighting here. Again, also all of the keys are color-coded, so it makes it a lot easier to gauge some, like what goes where in some cases. But yeah, there are a couple of quality of life things that are annoying, like Yoshi having a little bit of a startup to his run, and again, having to fully charge the hammer every time you want to break a super hammer block. I don't know why they changed that, frankly. Very inexplicable. You got an HP plus badge. Also, massive frame drop again. I don't know what's happening. Again, I might have to roll back OBS at this rate, because I have no clue what's causing that. Because once a stream, it feels like the frame rate just kind of tanks for some reason. It could be a GPU issue, like NVIDIA drivers. So you didn't find hide or hair of nobody in the storage room, that what you're saying? Yes, Mr. Grubba, it appeared to be secure. Don't worry about it, sir. I've taken the necessary precautions. It was most likely just a rat or something. No big deal either way. Ain't nothing in there we'd miss too much anyway. Thanks for staying on top of this, Jolene. Hey, and by the way, any word on King K? I'm afraid we still don't know the whereabouts of King K, Mr. Grubba. And so I deleted his spot on our roster per regulations. The Glitz Pit no longer has any official connection to KP Pete, aka King K. I have of course taken the same steps with all fighters who have gone missing. Ooh, fighters have sure been going missing a lot lately. That's the 5th one this year. What in tarnation's going on? I even heard some security agents saying the pit's cursed. I doubt that, sir, but I certainly don't understand the disappearances. But for the time being, tell the other fellas that King K headed on home for a spell. If word gets out about missing fighters, it ain't gonna be good for business, oh sirree. Nasty rumors have a way of sending folks running to the hills, you know what I mean? I understand completely, Mr. Grubba. I'll take care of everything, sir. You know, Jolene, you're a dang fine manager, but you just plumb disappear sometimes. God, no, where in the world do you go, darling? That's... Mr. Grubba, I know you're my boss, but I don't believe that's any of your business. Easy, didn't mean to pry now. How about this, then? Heard of the Crystal Star? No, I've never heard of such a thing, Mr. Grubba. Okie doke. Well, I appreciate your time, Miss Jolene. Go ahead and run along now, you hear? Well, if this ain't a fine how you do, seems like good fighters are a dying breed. That wild child Gonzalez is just about the only draw I still got around here. Psst, Mario, you listening to this? This whole missing fighter thing stinks of funny business. And here I just thought that King K retired and headed back to his hometown. Hey, somebody up there? Oh, Nelly. Just a little old mouse. Here I am thinking someone's up there peeping. Gotta relax, take some yoga classes or something. Well, yep, well, back to the ring. I don't remember what the belch option corresponds it to. Phew, boy, that was close. Did you catch how Grubba just came out of left field with that crystal star bit? Jolene was acting totally weird, right? I'm betting she knows something. Anyway, for now, we'd better get out of here before someone finds us. That we shall. Okay, but first, I could've sworn there's an item in the attic. I might be thinking of chapter 7. Because there's another attic in that chapter. But yeah, I need to look in, like, I keep checking, like, the logs for OBS, and it's not saying anything's out of ordinary for my install, so I have no clue why it just will suddenly have a rendering spike like I have been lately. Anyway, we're almost done here. Just checking really quickly. Okay, so we're not quite at the point for that extra fight yet. Let's see, rank 3 in the Glitz Pit. Okay, I forgot one. Hammer, Bama, and Flare. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to avoid using your hammer. Not even once, son. I wanna see how you do when you ain't got something to beat a fellow with. Now get in there and let's see some acrobatifying. That kinda sucks. Quick hammer would be nice, and like, we would do more damage with the hammer at this point. The problem with that would be jumping, because it does 2 in 2 sets. It'll do 2 damage. The hammer is 1 hit worth 4, meaning it'd do 3 damage. So it'd be slightly better in this case. For our next battle, we got the merciless execution of the Great Gonzalez and the Big Bad Boot Bros. You provide to the finish with Hammer, Bama, and Flare. My Grandpappy's hammer is gonna strike you down, man. Here it comes. And again, the unfortunate aspect that we have to tattle all these. But again, I think I've sometimes had the Bowser fight happen after these guys. I think sometimes they've been out of order. I think that's actually the situation. Whereas sometimes I just end up getting the opponents slightly in a different arrangement. Like sometimes they're ranked slightly differently. It might be that. Like it's based on position versus which you're fighting. That's a hammer bro, you know him. He throws hammers, hence the name. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 1. When his HP drops and he thinks he's in trouble, he'll toss a hammer barrage. Nothing about these guys has changed, they're tough as ever. So brace yourself. Dang, this book always skips the important stuff. How do they carry endless hammers? Hammer space is a term in, like, fiction for, like, just infinite space. I mean, maybe the Hammer Bros shell is bigger on the inside. Well, we can take out you at least, but the other two are gonna be a problem. I'm inclined to actually target the Boomerang Bro next, but we can't defeat any of them in one turn anyway, so we might as well go down the line. That's a Fire Bro. This relative of the Hammer Bro spits out fire. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, and defense is 1. If you get hit by a fireball, you might catch on fire, so guard well, okay? When his HP gets low, he gets desperate and totally starts attacking like a fiend. Because the Boomerang Bro is arguably the most dangerous due to hitting both Mario and the partner. You can actually super guard both on the way back, too. It's obviously a little bit tricky, but it is doable. Again, I'm a little bit surprised by how fast we're getting through this, but again, the next 2 fights are gonna be a pain. That's a boomerang bro. This relative of the hammer bros prefers boomerangs. Max HP is 7, attack is 2, and defense is 1. He attacks twice with his boomerangs, on the way out and on the way back. When his HP starts getting low, he fights all the harder. Prepare for multiple attacks. I think the multiple attacks deal more, like, less damage per attack. But obviously are harder. Ooh, okay, we're actually kind of in danger. Interesting. we're actually kind of beat up at the moment. I kind of lost track of my HP, I'm not gonna lie. So looking up and seeing we have 9 health, it's like, that's not great. So kind of like the Piters in the Boggly tree, where it's like, they either do a multi-hit that deals less damage per, or they do one big hit that deals more damage. That's a lot of start points though. We're almost to another level up already. We're halfway to another level up already. Again, these are enemies we'll probably run into like later on. Actually, I don't think you run into these, except maybe like the Pit of 100 Trials. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22 coins. Now, do we have another email yet? I don't. No, wait, we have a different gimmick for this one. Or maybe not. This is your last warning. Stop snooping around about the Crystal Star. If you don't, you'll suffer the same fate as the others who have gone missing. Great, our angry pen pal again. He sure seems to have a lot of information. I mean, if he knows about the Crystal Star and the missing fighters, then this guy's totally holding the key to this entire mystery. But like, who is it? Who? Well, shoot, let's figure that out. Okay, I'm just gonna keep checking. I don't think they actually expect you to manually check like this. But like, you might notice Bandy Andy and his crew are gone. So we actually do have the Destructors. This is just a group of Spinias and Spanias. I don't think this is worth even showing off. We'll defeat them in one turn with a Quake Hammer. But just to show off, you can fight this group. And this is the only time you can fight them, isn't just at the end of this chapter. Actually, maybe to see what they say, we should fight them. Rank 2 in the Glitz Pit, Chomp Country. Now listen, son, in this battle, I want you to avoid using your chomp. No chomping whatsoever, that's fine by me. I want to see a pure test of power without none of that flouncing around, you get me? Get in there and hand out a whooping or two. So, there are a couple of really bad options here. Pardon me, Mr. Gonzalez, another gift arrived from one of your admirers. I'll just leave it over here, if that's okay. Do with it what you will. If I had gotten the don't use a partner, if I ever get don't use a partner for this battle, I will eat the cake. Cause like, it will poison you and take out your partner for that battle. But because I actually I can use partners, I should actually not get the cake. The cake is indeed a lie in this case. If you don't eat the first cake, the Shell Shocker will eat it and be like, wow, that cake was great. Red Orphea Orbs. Yep, a fight to the finish with Chomp Country. Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. Arf, 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 arf. Well said. 10 out of 10. Don't use your jump. Fine by me. Also, we haven't shown Super Hammer and all, so I'll just show this off real quick. They have really high defense, but the hit on the way, like hitting them into another does actually, I think, deal a fixed point of 1 damage. I don't think this works on the Iron Adonis twins though. That's a red chomp. It's a rapid, red, biting, chewing, chomping fool. Max HP is 6, attack is 5, and defense is 3. His attacks are so powerful we could be in a world of hurt if we don't beat it fast. Which is why it's really, really annoying that its defense is so high. Its HP is pretty low though, so items and special moves might just work. Just look at that color. Think someone painted it after I fell asleep at a party? Like, what the hell, Gumbo? That's such a leap of, like, logic there. Super guards do work. Just to... Ow. I tried. It did not work. In my favor. Yeah, doing this without a partner can kind of suck. If you get, like, don't use hammers, that's also really annoying, obviously. We'll switch to Yoshi just in case. Never mind, we're good. We don't need Yoshi. Ow. We do in actuality need Yoshi. Oops. Spoke too soon on that one. Well, at least I super guarded the one, so that was fancy. That's a weird stylish timing. I'm really bad at that one. That one always feels a little bit wonky, in my opinion. Not bad. Now, oh, you got... It's funny that this Yoshi is such a shit talker. It's like the one Yoshi that actually speaks regularly in the series, and they constantly are full of attitude. Oh, that Koopa's seen better days. By the way, Gonzalez, you see the dude in the floor back there? Like body went numb, stupid cake, hate cake, never eat cake again. Was that cake poisoned? Yeah, it must have been. If we'd eaten it, we'd be all banged up like that guy. Legs like grape, jelly, shell shaking, hate you cake, hate you. All that's left is this dude. If we don't use hammer for this one, that's gonna suck. That's gonna be awful. It can happen. I've had it happen. And that's just like you have to align the partner if you don't have like a spike jump badge, which we can't get until next chapter anyway. So that's very frustrating when that happens. Rank 1, the Glitz Pit, the Koopanator. Now listen son, in this battle I want you to use at least one special move, okay? The crowd needs something flashy, gotcha. Catch my drift. Certified happy chaos moment. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I should do the exhibition match, because again, after this chapter you can't fight that team again, and just to show the dialogue, maybe I should. It'll literally be one turn, because all I need to do is... Wait, actually they have 3 HP, I should use Koops. The Razor Blade Brigadier, yep, if I had to finish with the Koopanator. You, finally I get a piece of you, finally we'll see who's truly stronger. The funny part with the Koopanator, and Dark Koopa Trolls in general, is how really easy it is to actually defeat them if you can use hammers, if you're allowed to use hammers, because you can flip them over. You can basically render them completely harmless the entire fight if you're careful. Oh, there goes the audience. Makes me wonder what flavor that cake is tied to poison so well. That's a very good question. That's the Dark Koopa Troll. These guys just totally ooze toughness, don't you think? Max HP is 25, attack is 5, and defense is 2. After it charges up its power, its next attack will be devastating. Try to survive it. It's almost like those red eyes are there to warn you just how tough it is. And maybe it just doesn't get much sleep. Just like me for real, for real. So, hey, we have no risk now. The problem with me having no risk is, will I forget to actually use a special move? More likely than you think, potentially. Wow, I can't believe we're getting a roulette to restore the 3 FP we used. I think I even... Wait, why do we have 3 FP? Oh wait, Quick Hammer, that's why. I'll get it here because I don't need it, never mind. I jinxed myself. I'm gonna do something really goofy here. I don't care. We don't... yeah, let's just do this. I'm gonna botch it immediately. This is what I've decided to do, because I don't actually care to deal damage this way, so I'm just gonna do this. It takes too long. This is like the only time I've ever failed this. Though it was deliberate in this case, it doesn't really count. We also haven't used multi-bonk at all. Just because I'm really bad at it. And again, the frame windows per multi-bonk are weirdly messed up in this version to make it harder to infinitely do this. Like, it's essentially like a cap, but it's reinforced really weirdly. So instead of a literal, like, it caps you at a certain number, it just makes it really hard, because it's like frame perfect for that one input, and it goes back to like a 3-frame window or something. It's really inexplicable. I don't know why they said it that way. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez. See? No biggie. Yeah, we're flying through. All that's left is the champion fight. 30 coins, damn, I think that's more than on GameCube. Like, I swear that's more. I think we'll finish the chapter. Though, there's a lot left of the chapter still. Case in point. Hey, that's another mail. What do you think? Our ex-friend or the haterator? Move the Great Gonzalez posters in the lobby from X. Oh, X again, huh? Okay, I still don't trust this guy, but I guess maybe it's a clue. Something's behind your posters in the lobby, huh? Alright, I guess we gotta head to the lobby then. We'll heal first, just so I don't forget. Also, for these segments, they lock you out of the terminal. So, you can't just do a fight instead. You can't progress. Until after. Which again, if you think about it, should really be a clue about what's happening here. Given, like, who would actually have the ability to lock us out of the system like this? Yeah, we might still have like a decent 40 minutes left of this chapter, even though we're almost done. Like, this is a pretty chunky chapter, all things considered. I think it's this poster. It might be on the second floor, though. I'm like 90% sure it's one on the left side, though. Yeah, it might be this one, actually. There we go. You got a storage key. A key that opens a door in the Glitz Pit storage room. Go to the second floor of the storage room from X. Okie dokie. Huh. Just gonna jump over that banister, because I can. Yeah, no, we've made pretty good time here. Hi, Siwa, come on in. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. I say that a lot, but, yeah, I hope everyone's having an okay day. Again, my day's all over the place, but I have enjoyed getting to stream this, as always. Open this up real quick, and then... Yosh across. That's a very good emote, by the way. There should be a star piece, but we actually have to break this first. Gotcha. Oh my gosh! What happened here? Andy and King K. Oog. Gonzalez. Listen to me. Man, don't get near the ring when no one is around. Oh. Andy, stay with us, okay? What do you mean don't get near the ring? I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, he's not saying anything. Ooh, he's in real bad shape. Hi, Jolene. Bye, Jolene. Whoa, did you see that, Mario? Was that Jolene? What the heck is going on? Still stuck in your pit of bad luck? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that improves. It feels like everyone's having like an off time, so I do hope everyone's luck turns around soon. Anyway, ads are about to start once again, so we will let that run and finish up the chapter, hopefully.